Hey there, brother. This is Steve Horseman again with Good Guys to Great Men. Thanks for joining me for another video edition in the barn. Today I'm talking to you guys like me, you technical guys. I don't care if you're a tradesman or a contractor, a surgeon, a pilot, engineer, an accountant. I don't care. You use numbers, math, you use logic and rationality to solve problems, and you've gotten really good at it. You've gotten really good at the art of debate and the art of analysis and the art of persuasion and being right 99% of the time, I bet, which is good for you. It's good to be right. It's good to know your stuff. But in the kitchen, in your marriage, where you want an affectionate, passionate, connected, loving relationship, kind of like you did in the beginning, right? It's not happening. And so this is what I want to tell you. I want one of two things. Stop thinking that you can use data or logic or rationality to create connection. You may think that you're in an argument or you're having a debate or there's some conflict, but I'll tell you, your mind has to say whenever tension starts building in your relationship with your wife, it's not about the thing she's talking about. What she really wants to know is, can we be a guy who understands that we are not at work when we are at home, being at work where we're giving direction and leading and commanding troops, right? Solving problems, being right most of the time. Women can't stand it when the work guy comes home and starts treating her like another problem or another employee. Have you ever heard that one? I used to hear that a lot. I was in manufacturing and process engineering in a factory for a lot of my career, and I would bring that crap home. I like to be right. In fact, I got into a conversation this morning about the correct setting on the microwave oven for heating up breakfast sausage. Oh my God. It was about 10 seconds where I found myself going down that rat hole of describing the finer points of the auto reheat feature and how it works. All she said was, okay, never mind. And what that told me was that she was wanting connection. She wasn't trying to tell me how stupid I am. She was trying to be helpful. She was trying to give me her opinion or just give me her perspective or point of view, but I saw it as potential conflict. And this is the first thing I want you guys to know who have a technical mindset. Conflict in your own kitchen is not a thing. Debating, arguing, analyzing is not a thing. When you're in your own kitchen, it may as well be your own bedroom. This is where connecting, understanding, listening, laughing, playing, flirting, this is where we're supposed to be when we're at home, not at work. So that's my first piece of advice for you. The second piece of advice goes a little bit deeper. Do you remember when you first met? Do you remember when every little thing she said, every little disagreement, every little thing you found out about her was kind of charming, kind of endearing? You had a certain level of ignorance there about being right or wrong or having to win an argument. It wasn't your motivation. You felt something different. And yes, that's the honeymoon period, but there's something else also going on. In the beginning, there was a certain amount of grace. There's a certain amount of naturalness. There's a certain amount of benefit of the doubt and love and respect that is given naturally and automatically in the beginning of a relationship. And as relationships mature, you think they would get better. But I believe as relationships mature, we get more insecure. We get more immature because we start looking at all the little things that somehow threaten us, our sense of righteousness, our sense of justice, our sense of right and wrong. And because that happens, we find ourselves acting more like a 13-year-old when we're 50, instead of acting like the graceful 21-year-old we were when we met the woman we were married to. And so I want you to think about that. I want you to think about, what if, despite your credentials, despite your authority and your credibility, despite all of that, can you go back into just being a guy who respects and loves this woman? Can you go back without having the analysis go on about what's going on here and how do I fix this and how do I be right? How do I prove her wrong? Can you do that? Can you go back to grace? If you can try this for the next 48 hours, that's my challenge, a 48-hour challenge. That's almost too long. I was going to say 24. Make it 2 days. Make it the weekend. 2 days of everything that happens, even a driver who cuts you off. Try to assume the best. Remember when everything she said and did was okay and it wasn't a threat to you and it didn't spark an argument. Try that. Try it in the kitchen, in the living room, on the couch watching TV, in the bedroom. Try that. Giving that benefit of the doubt, giving that grace. I guarantee you, you are going to experience something reflected back that you haven't seen in a long time. So that's my coaching for you, brother. If you want more coaching, Go to the website, Good Guys to Great Men. You can find all about the Round Table, this group of men who meets 3 times a month. Find the Divorce Bomb course. That is an unbelievable community of men, and it's 9 hours of coaching. You can just reply to this YouTube, put it in the comments and say, hey, you would like to have a conversation. I'll give you a link for an application. We're here for you. We're here to talk about this stuff. We're here to be real. We're here to help. Take care, brother. Bye-bye.